Sagittarius, hello, how are you? This is Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I'm coming to give you July's 2020 general reading. It's a general reading, so it's not gonna resonate with everybody, but take what does, leave what doesn't. If you do enjoy the reading, if you could please give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoy it, and you'll come back to see me again. And if you've been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. All right. I hope everybody's doing well, staying healthy. Let's see what we could do here. Okay. Sagittarius. What the Sagittarius need to know. Please let me tell Sagittarius what they need to know. As I throw things all over myself. Okay. Queen of Swords. The Fool. The Two of Swords. The Magician. The Two of Wands. The Page of Cups. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow. And the Hermit. Alright, let's see what we got with this. Now it's very possible that this is starting out with your energy, being the Queen of Swords energy. And again, male or female, doesn't matter, it has nothing to do with that. Oh, it does, I mean, it's not, they're not I cannot remember my words. It doesn't matter, they could reflect anything with a feminine energy, okay? If this is you, this is somebody you know, either way, but it's a very strong energy. She's all about being confident and being sure of herself. And she doesn't, not that she doesn't have emotions, but she doesn't use her emotions to do what she needs to do or what she wants to do. She's not ruled by emotions. She's more about intellect and being very straightforward. So you might be that way right now. You might be knowing somebody that is like that. It looks to me you don't want to be making a decision. It may be kind of a hard decision, but it's one that you do have to make based on what your next motion is going to be. Like, are you going out and trying to get a different type of job, getting a different type of career, maybe trying a different business, doing something you have never done? Because the Fool to me depicts, just going whole out, innocence, and almost like a childlike feeling of, I could do this, okay, and not worrying about anything. You're taking very little baggage with you. You're not bringing any of your history or your past failures, your past successes. I mean, you're just going and seeing what you could do. And with the Two of Swords, I feel like you're just trying to balance something without using a lot of information, without any outside interference. You just want to do it yourself. So however you come up with the decision you're going to make. Now you do have the Magician, and this is where you have the self-awareness and resourcefulness to be able to come to that conclusion that you need and where you need to start. And you're going to be making that choice. Because I see you're making different plans and growing into possibly a new, like, love or relationship feeling about what you're going to do, whether it's the job or the business. Like, you're feeling very creative about something. You're feeling very emotional about something. So it's possibly something you've been looking forward to for a really long time. You haven't been trying to haven't been able to get it off its feet for a while. And so now that you can, you're feeling really good about it, and you're hoping for a new start. I mean, the page could also be a possible message from somebody, offering emotions and feelings and love, but it actually might just be your feelings towards what it is that you're doing. And I do see that you're feeling kind of burdened about a situation. Now, this could be this situation. Like if you're trying to do something in your life, you might feel burdened about it. And so it might be a little bit of a, like a little struggle. It's definitely going to be a struggle. And not that it's not going to work, and not that it's not going to be any good. It's just going to be a little struggle. But we do have the Ten of Pentacles here. Now this is, you are definitely in the place where you should be able to build something that's going to reap those rewards. And it's like having a very secure future, having a very secure legacy to hand down to your family, to your children, and, like when people think of it, they're going to think of you, whatever that legacy is, whether you're starting something new or continuing with something that has been going on from your past, your ancestors, or your father, your grandfather, like something that you might have been handed down, and maybe you're still trying to make that work so you can hand it down. I just see you're going to go into a deep thought process of how to do it. Like you want to make sure, that you have everything that you need to have. And you're kind of like shining light on the process and saying, okay, well, can I do it this way or can I do it that way? Because it is going to be a burden. I mean, but not burden that's a bad burden, just kind of like a little bit more than, a usual burden, because you feel very strongly about this. And I think you feel like you need to be able to hold on to it and grow it from where it is. Let me see what this Fool is here for. Can you tell me about the Fool, please? Can you please tell me about the Fool? What's the Fool here for Sagittarius? Okay, you got the Nine of Cups. Six of Swords. All right, so you're moving into a good place, a comfortable place, because this is where you've already been successful in something that you've had, and you're getting out of, if you're having a rough time now, you're moving out of that and you're getting into something more successful, something more nurturing and comforting. And that's really what makes me feel like it was not just a legacy you're trying to start, but maybe something you were handing, that you want to build up more to hand down to somebody else. Because it was handed down to you. And I don't know why, but like a family bar just popped into my head. So maybe it's possible it's a bar, a deli, something that you had handed down from your family. And you want to be able to hand it down too. And then I see with the Two of Swords, you're going to be making some hard decisions, but you don't want to have any interference when you're trying to make that decision. So you're trying to like block out all, block out anything. You don't want to hear nothing. You don't want to see nothing. You just want to like be able to make the decision on your own, in your own mind, on your own terms. Let's see, I'll be hearing about that. Can you please tell me about the Two of Swords? Please tell me about the Two of Swords for Sagittarius. All right, we got the Emperor. Wow. And the Nine of Staffs. All right. So I feel like with these two cards, the Nine of Staffs is like the Nine of Wands. So it's maybe you were feeling a little bit torn about the decision that you had to make, and you were like a little bit kind of like, oh, I give up, never mind, that kind of feeling. But this is also the make things happen. The Emperor makes things happen. So if you have that in your head, that's stability and makes hard decisions. And that's what the Emperor's about. He's making the hard decisions. So you have to make a hard decision, and it's not going to be pleasant. Maybe you don't really want to make it, but it has to be made. And I feel like you were ready to give it up for a little while, but then you changed your mind because you're going to make that hard decision. Let's see what the Magician's got here for you. And that makes sense too. I mean, he's all about self-awareness and resourcefulness. Utilizing all the tools that are available in the tarot to him. And just, showing you basically that you have the tools that will make you successful in what you're going to do. You just have to use those tools wisely. All right, we got the Justice. And what else we got? All right, so you're going to be using Page of Cups. Okay. With the Justice card, you're going to be using a lot of your own you want to make balance. So whatever it is that you need to do, you have to make a balance out of it. It's possibly there's a Libra in your midst also, but I think you're trying to make balance. You're trying to be rational. You're trying to make rational decisions and do things in a just way. And with this Page of Cups is you still have strong feelings towards the situation. Now what about the Two of Wands? What can you tell me about the Two of Wands? Ace of Coins and Page of Coins. All right. Well, that's new starts. Definitely new starts. Going with the Ace and the Page. All right, so there's new beginnings. So whatever it is that you have decided on in these last two choices that you had to make, or the last very recent past, is bringing you to where you want to be. Because you have new starts, basically on material, abundance, ways to bring in money, or just self-satisfaction. And what could you tell me about this Page of Cups? All right, well, we got the Page of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm sorry, it's the Ace of Swords. All right, and again, that's victory at new starts, and the Wheel of Fortune is it's an improvement of what the situation was in the past. So your wheel's spinning, and I always see it as going forward, not back. So it's definitely in the positive. So I feel like after you make these decisions, and again, they're not easy decisions, but after you make those decisions, you have the right equipment to get done and get started what you need to start. Let me see about this Ten of Wands, because apparently you are burdened by something. Now, it could be your burdens, or are you carrying somebody else's burdens? I mean, I guess that's always possible too, especially if you're like creating a business or taking over a business, thinking about handing down a business, like that feeling. It's like, so you might just be having a lot of burden coming in because of that. What's the Ten of Wands here for? Can you tell me? All right, Two of Staffs. Oh, and the Ten of Coins. All right, so yeah, you're going to be making plans and decisions, and you need to get to a point where you want to get moving. These are steps that you want to take in the direction. And you know the decisions that you're going to be making are going to have to make things go a certain way. But you do have the Ten of Coins coming out also with it. And that's right next to the Ten of Pentacles that came out over here. So that's like really good. So if you are making those decisions, and if you continue, you know, using the resources that are available to you, and getting guidance from people when you need to get guidance, I think it's going to turn out really well for you. Oh, the Lovers and the King of Staffs. The Lovers, you have a strong bond with somebody. Possibility. You're making a choice. Could be a life choice. But it also could be a really tight bond with somebody. And this King of Staffs, well, he's all about a little bit like the Emperor with the make it happen things. Like this guy's going to go make it happen. So whatever it is that you have you need to happen, if you have that in you, you're going to be able to make it happen. Or is this somebody that you know that has got the ability to make it happen? Is that who this person is? The strong bond that you have with somebody? Is this a partner you're taking on? Could be a family member. Could be somebody that you are working with to build this. Huh. Feels very family related. And again, I keep feeling like I'm thinking corner bar, and I don't know why. But that's how it feels. It doesn't have to be. I mean, it could be anything. It could be a laundromat or, you know, ice cream parlor. It doesn't have to be any of those things. It could be just something you're starting on your own, but it definitely feels very family oriented. And something that's been in your family for a very long time. Oh, the Hangman came up on the Hermit. On the Hermit. Do you like that? And the Fool again. Wow. All right. So, you're definitely going to go inside. You're going within to see what you need to do and how you can make it work. And then this Fool came out again, and again, it's going to be, you're continuing to take these leaps of faith, continuing to try something that you never tried, seeing if you could succeed that way. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the video, if you could please give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I will be talking to you again in July, August, okay? Thank you very much. And you guys take care.